The federal government is reportedly set to introduce a new string of measures to clamp down on temporary immigrants. The details remain unclear, but follow similar announcements made by Ottawa in January and March. Mackenzie Gray is tracking this story for us. Mac, what do we know?
It's quickly becoming one of the thorniest political issues for the Liberals, Neithu, and Immigration Minister Mark Miller says more changes are coming soon. In an interview with Reuters, Miller says the Liberals will bring in additional measures to limit the number of temporary immigrants allowed to come to Canada. The era of uncapped programs to come into this country is quickly coming to an end, Miller said, adding immigration will be a top issue, if not the top issue, in the next election. Global News asked for an interview with Miller, but his office declined, saying he was traveling. Now, what those changes will look like isn't clear, but it will build on a recent Liberal promise to reduce the number of temporary immigrants in Canada to 5% of the population. That means a decrease in international students, temporary foreign workers, and asylum seekers. But the Bank of Canada is skeptical that that will happen. In a recent report, the bank hiked its projections, saying 2.7 million people, or 6.8% of the Canadian population in 2024, will be non-permanent residents. The bank also said there's significant uncertainty that Liberals will meet their 5% goal, and all those newcomers, through no fault of their own, are putting additional strain on a long-standing housing supply problem.
We've had record population growth in Canada against what was already a constrained supply. So we've had a long-standing housing imbalance in Canada.
This chart from a central bank showing immigration levels all the way back to the 70s, underscoring the massive run-up since 2015. And last year alone, over 1.2 million people were added to the population, Neithu, but Canada only built a third of the housing units needed for those people to live in.
All right, Mackenzie Gray in Ottawa. Thanks, Mackenzie.